I'm here in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and I'm going to be exploring one of Reykjavik's most popular museums, and it's all based on the male appendage. It's the Penis Museum. Come on, let's have a look. Now, because this is a hop, skip and a jump tour, we're literally here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've got tours, and then we're back again on Friday. We've got to make the most of our time, so this really is the time that we've got to see Reykjavik. Well, I'll tell you, I didn't bring the right clothing for here. I did bring a thick jacket, but I couldn't find any gloves, and I've only got this. Junior, on the other hand, came out with his lovely bearskin hat, his gloves, his great big puffer jacket, which is I think 5 or 10 tog. He's got thermal underwear on. Look at him here. So over in the UK we do bird spotting, and you can get these charts that look a little bit like this with all the different types of birds on. But here in Iceland it's not birds at all, it's actually whales, and there's a variety of different whales that you can actually try and spot in this area here of the harbour. I have been looking over in the harbour over here for whales, and the only whale that I've spotted so far is... Oh, hello Junior!
At least I'm not going to get harpooned.
This is called a sunship apparently, and it is, Junior, what is it?
It's just a sculpture. It's a sculpture of what a boat would have looked like in primitive days. That's basically what it is.
I knew that.
The Icelandic Phallological Museum is located in the harbour area near to the Harper Concert Hall and the Conference Centre. Now, according to Google, it has over 70,000 visitors annually, and it was established back in 1997. Inside, there's a collection of over 300 penises, all varying in different sizes.
Let's scan it in one of these things. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, history of the museum. The museum was laid in 1974 when he got a bull's penis. Apparently his family wouldn't let him store any more penises in his house. That's why he started forming a museum outside of that sort of like environment. Here's the founder.
The Icelandic handball team very kindly donated models of their penises to the museum. A weird bunch, aren't they?
There are some funny shaped ones there.
You can easily spend a couple of hours here learning about the male sexual organ of a variety of species.
So we've got an elk here, a red deer. Let me give you an interesting fact here. This is obviously a pig, a boar. Apparently their orgasms can last up to 15 minutes. Look at that. Definitely not for the squeamish, I tell you. Oh God. That is an Atlantic walrus. So this is a willy of a sperm whale. It is almost as tall as me. Scrotum marble bag. This is a scrotum lamp. Oh, we've got a penis phone here. Penis phone, what do you reckon? I think I'm going to get a phallic pilsner. Could I get a small phallic? Yeah, pilsner, please. Oh, they've got Moby Dick as well, and Icelandic penis ale.
That looks wonderful.
Oh, you've got. Oh, that's fabulous. Let's get a shot of that. I'm just having my penis chocolate and my phallic beer, and I'm going to say this is actually very tasty.
Yeah. Looks like discharge to me.
Okay, let's go shopping. Now what we've got over here, we've got penis cups. We've got these fabulous little things here. Aren't they cute? We've got a Willy toothbrush, spongy willies, some penis pasta over here as well. Now what am I gonna buy? Oh, yeah, what about this pair of balls for a keyring? I love them. Oh, look at this one. Look at this. Is that one of those things? We could get some penis cuddly toys. What about one of these? Fabulous, aren't they? Viking. A Viking thing here. No, I think I'm going to get a magnet of some sort. Well, I really enjoyed it. It was fun, it was quirky, it's unusual, and when you come to Reykjavik, you've got to come and have a look at it. It is really famous. Loads of people have been here. You can't come to Reykjavik without coming to the Penis Museum, seriously. You have to come here. Oh, it's getting dark. Now there's a bit of a smell in the air here. It's like the sulphur from all the sort of like the volcanic lava and everything else. It can get a little bit pongy at times. It's not a built-up city here, it's all very flat, quite low, and but it's dominated by this skyline of these sort of like icy mountains, which are just the other side of the harbour. I tell you, I'm certainly feeling the cold now after the museum. I should have bought me earmuffs, to be perfectly honest. One thing I've noticed about this place is the prices. Everything's really expensive compared to the UK. I mean, fridge magnets here, just under £5. You do have to budget a bit here. So I've got my face mask on and we're walking up the rainbow, and the rainbow is going to lead us to the main church, but the daylight is going very quickly. So we'll see what we can get before it gets too dark. Now apparently Iceland has had a surge of LGBT plus travellers coming over here since Eurovision hit Netflix with Ya Ya Ding Dong. Seriously. Right, we're at the cathedral that sort of dominates the city here in Reykjavik. It's not open, unfortunately, but both Junior and myself have got to come and touch the wall. We have to do this when we come here, touch the door. It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful building, beautiful.
Well, that's it for this video here in Reykjavik, Iceland. Please do click on the subscribe button below. It's completely free of charge, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching. We got up at the crack of dawn today. We travelled about half an hour out of Cluj to hear the Terda salt mine. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's about 27 kilometres out. It is a huge national attraction. You'll see why, because at the bottom of it there is apparently a huge amusement park. We started our journey in Cluj. To get to the salt mine, you've got to take the A-list bus, and you get that from here. It cost me 40 li, which is about just over £7 to get into the salt mine. A word of advice for you: wear some warm clothing, and also wear some good shoes with a good grip on the bottom, because the floor and the walls are very powdery and slippery. There's huge corridors here inside the salt mine itself. Apparently the total length of this corridor is 917 metres. There's lots of rooms which branch off from this corridor, which have been turned into museum pieces that tell the story of the mine. If you don't like heights, then you're not going to like this at all. Look over here. At the very top of the mine, there's two wooden catwalks which take you either to the stairs or to the lift. Apparently it takes about 4 minutes to walk down the actual staircase. There is a lift. I have no idea where it is. There's a rickety old staircase that we're going down now. There is a lift back there. I think we missed that. We've got golf, table tennis, a theatre, a boating lake, and a big wheel, which we're just about to go on, a Ferris wheel. And it cost us 5 li, which is around about £1 to go on this. It's brilliant. We're on the Ferris wheel now. And it takes around about 10 minutes to do the whole cycle. So it goes up quite slow, but you get to see all the sort of the salt crystal and the huge view of inside the salt mine. It's a bit of a weird angle, but you get the perspective of how high the ceilings are in here. I'm just dreading walking up those steps. I hope there's a lift, but apparently there is. Somebody told me it was out of action. Been having a laugh. If you don't fancy taking the stairs to the surface, then be prepared to wait for the elevator. We've been waiting about 20 minutes to go up there, so if you do want to get back, make sure you get in the queue early. Look at the size of that shaft. You can pick up some really nice classy souvenirs here, including things like a salt crystal light, key rings, etc. I'm currently on my way out of the mine. Now there's two entrances. There's a new entrance, which you saw when I came in. We're now going out the old entrance. And this corridor is actually just about half a mile long. If you were to walk from where the bus actually drops you off in the town centre, it could take up to about an hour to get here. So apparently this entrance, the old entrance, actually brings you closer to the actual town where we're going to get the bus from. Well, that was absolutely amazing. We came out of the old entrance. Just a word of warning, if you are leaving your souvenirs to the last minute, don't, because there's no shop anywhere to be seen. And I was saving myself to get myself a little magnet. Anyway, it's definitely worth a visit here. You can spend a good morning. We've spent about 4 hours here so far, exploring on the Ferris wheel and so forth. Anyway, that concludes my trip here to the Terda salt mine. And if you want further details, that's all going to be at the bottom of the screen. Don't forget, please do subscribe to the channel. Click on that link at the bottom. If you click on that bell as well, every time I release a video, you'll get a notification straight to your inbox, just what you've always wanted. So it would help if I clip myself in as well. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another version of Izzy Wizzy, Let's Get Quizzy. I'm your host, Richie Litchfield. Can everyone hear me okay? That's what I just want to make sure. I've got a new microphone. I'll make sure everyone can hear me okay. Chris, can you hear me? Jeremy, can you hear me all the way over there in Nevada? Can you hear me, Joe, in Brixton? Let me know. Put a message just there in the screen. Well, if you have just joined us here on Izzy Wizzy, Let's Get Quizzy, where have you been? If it's the first time you've joined us, it's great to have you on board. It is a virtual style quiz. We started doing this just over 2.5 years ago now. Wow, it feels like 5 minutes. And we've been doing these every week, more or less, since. There's 4 rounds of 10 questions. There's a couple of general knowledge and a couple of picture rounds there. And we've also got some of your photos that you've been sending in from last week, not last week, the weeks before show. Put my teeth back in. Anyhow, you can get involved with the show. It is completely interactive. You can play on your own. You can play against a friend. You can play on Teams, Zoom, whatever you want to play on. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper, and it is just for fun. Now, as you can see just over here, we have our chat section happening just over here. And I'm just going to check it quickly just to see what people have said. I'll read all the comments in a minute about my sound to make sure it's okay. Audio is great, says Jeremy. Fantastic. We've got some people watching, so I'll say hello to everyone in a minute. But if you want to get involved with the chat, if you're watching me on YouTube, if you could please click on that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Every subscribe helps. If you're watching us on Facebook, click on that like, follow, and don't forget, share the show. If you want to play with someone else, share it with them. Okay, if you're watching on Facebook, just click share with your friends. Boom, you can play away. Okay, right then, who have we got in the house? I'll say a quick hi to Joseph, Lola and Doris watching in a secret location somewhere in London. Is it a bunker? We've got Jeremy watching us in Nevada. I'm so jealous. I can't wait for the summer. Who else have we got in the house? We have got the lovely Christine Lathwell, Alan Lathwell as well, watching us in Stopsley. Great to have you here. And we've got Chris Walcott watching us in Ramsgate as well. And thank you, by the way, to our sharers who've shared us already, and to the groups that have accepted us well. We've got our LGBT plus groups, including Miss Jason's Lockdown Laughs. We've got our Benidorm groups, our Irish groups, our Whitstable groups. Have I forgotten anybody? If I've forgotten you, thank you for accepting us. That is fantastic. Okay, without further ado, let's kick off with round 1. Then I'll say a quick hi to everyone here and go through your comments with you. So round 1, it's a little bit of general knowledge for you, a little bit of fun. Okay, so we need a bit of fun, don't we, at the moment, especially with the news at the moment. Okay, number 1 is which dashing fictional character rode a jet black horse named Toronto? Or no, Tornado. Sorry. So which dashing fictional character rode a jet black horse named Tornado is the name. Okay, so what is that? We've got the Gardeners Call watching us, a pub in Luton. Big shout out to you as well. Who have we got watching us on the big screen? Do say hello just here in the chat. We've got Chris Walker. He says, yes, I can hear you. That camp shrill voice. How dare you? I'm not camp, I'm Butch. I'll have you know. Joseph O'Loughlin watching us in Brixton. Now, we've got the redeeming down there. Can you see the redeeming? It is just about here. Okay, that's Lola and Doris. Now, the redeeming is actually the name of a movie. Doris is actually the name of the director, also known as Brian Barnes, and he directed this fabulous film. Now, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can watch it free. It's a psychological thriller. And on top of that, it's also on YouTube. So don't switch over just yet. But after this, if you're thinking about something to watch, go onto YouTube and type in The Redeeming. It's fantastic. I've got to say, it will have you on the edge of your seat. Number 2, Cape Spartel. Cape Spartel is the most northwestern point on which continent? So Cape Spartel is the most northwestern point on which continent? What is that one? That is number 2. Jeremy says, yes, because I'm tripping over my words. He says, is somebody on the sherry already, Richie? Well, I would love to be, actually, but I've got a week of early starts So I'm being very good this week. This is just pure vodka. I'm on the mineral water. I've decided I need to trim up a little bit. So yeah, cut back. Joseph says, evening everybody at the Gardeners Cool. It's the friendliest pub in Hightown. It sure is. Great to have you back on board. We've got Claire Bear watching us in the garden as well. Fantastic. Who else have we got here? We've got I think I've done everybody already. Oh yeah, I've got to say hi to the lovely Christine Lathwell and her daughter Holly Lathwell, who have just, well, actually every week they are running a marathon. Okay, and Holly is the daughter, and she's only, I think she's 15 years old, and she is now the county champion. And Christine is county champion as well for just over 40s, I think. So fantastic. Well done to you, girls. By the way, International Women's Day today. So big shout out to all you girls out there. Number 3, which 4 countries are home to Disney parks? So which 4 countries are home to Disney parks? What is the answer to that? By the way, Duncan says, what's he say here? I can't say. Are you drinking gin from the jar? He said. It is actually like a little bit like a jam jar, isn't it? There. No, it's water. Everybody, it's water. Yeah, right. Down the hatch. Very nice. Okay. Number 4. In which film or series of films do each of the following corporations play a sinister role? Now you get 1 point extra, so you can get yourself an extra 3 points, basically 4 points for this. 1 point for each of the correct answers you get right. So, in which film or series of films do each of the following corporations play a sinister role? A. Cyberdyne Systems Corporation. B. Umbrella Corporation. C. Tyrell Corporation. So, in which film or series of films do each of the following corporations play a sinister role? 1 point for each answer that you get right. Cyberdyne Systems Corporation, Umbrella Corporation, or Tyrell Corporation. What is the answer to that one? Who else have we got in the house there? If I could split the marathon into 52 slices, I'm sure I could get there eventually, LOL, says Jeremy. Yeah, I'm sure you would as well. I've never actually ran a marathon myself. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Okay, I have run a marathon. It was a half marathon. It was 12 miles. It nearly killed me. And it was when I was sort of like in the 6th form. I got roped into doing it. Oh, my life. I walked most of it talking to my mates. And I was a bit of a smoker in those days, so I think I got through a packet of cigarettes walking through. I looked a little bit like Doc Cotton, I imagine, just walking around doing this marathon, walking around, gassed into everyone all the way around. But hey-ho, onwards and upwards. Okay, so which country with a population of 126,000 has one of the lowest homicide rates in the world? I know I'm going to get criticised for this. I'm just waiting for the bite. Okay, which country with a population of 126,000 has one of the lowest homicide rates in the world? That's number 5. Chris Walker says, you still look like Doc Cotton. Duncan Curtis, who is watching in a place called, I think, Sandwich, of all places. He's moved from Wheat Hampstead. I've eaten a marathon. Does that count? God, you're showing your age. You still remember the marathon bars. Who else remembers the marathon bars? I do as well. I'm showing my age as well. Joseph says Sligo. Could be, Joe, could be. Write it down, put it on the thing. By the way, if anybody wants to appear here live on the show, I have the technology, okay? If you go to our website, let me quickly bring this up very quickly. I know we're in the middle of a quiz, but I just want to show you this very quickly on the screen so you can see. Right, so if you go to the homepage, IzzyWizzy, letsgetquizzy.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage. Now, can you see where it's got that green WhatsApp group thing just there? Just underneath there, there's a link. It's all in blue. Can you see it just there? If you click on that, boom, you can actually appear live on the show. So I can actually bring you up and you can come and talk to me. So Gardener's cool. Come and talk to me. Joseph, come and talk to me. That's the link you need to go to. Izzy Wizzy, letsgetquizzy.com on our website. We'll come to our website a little bit later as well. Right, number 6. In which country are each of the following meals considered a national dish? Now you get 1 point for each correct answer here. Okay, so we've got nihari, golyas, kimchi, tom yum goong, or rosti. Okay, so I'll read those again for you. In which country are each of the following meals considered a national dish? You get 1 point for each correct answer. Is it nihari, golyas, kimchi, tom yum goong, or rosti? Okay, what is the answer I'm looking for there? Chris Walker says, don't worry, Jeremy. Only running I've ever seen Richie do is when they have last orders in the pub. How dare you? What are you trying to say? Jeremy says, is kimchi a drag queen or something? Not food. Could be, could be. By the way, don't tell me what the weather's like, please, over there in Nevada, because you'll make me very jealous. Mind you, it has been a nice day today, hasn't it? Right, number 7. Which 3 quarterbacks have won the most Super Bowls? So, number 7, which 3 quarterbacks have won the most Super Bowls? Okay, go on then. I'll give you 1 point for each correct answer that you get right there. So what is the answer to that one? Joseph says he will have to put clothes on to appear on the show tonight. Oh dear. Well, by the way, 2 weeks ago when we last did our quiz, I set the theme. The theme was birds. And I've had some fabulous pictures sent in to me, including Alan Lathwell being ravaged by a chicken. That's all coming up a little bit later. We're going to be putting those on the screen for you to see. By the way, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up as well. If you do want to send in some pictures for the next quiz, which is 2 weeks away, so we're not on next week, it's the week after, the theme is school days. Okay, so it's school days, a little bit of a heads up there for you. Okay, number 8, which deep diving whale has the largest brain and thickest skin in the animal kingdom? So number 8, which deep diving whale has the largest brain and thickest skin in the animal kingdom? What is the answer to that? Duncan wants to know, the chicken that ravaged Alan Lathwell, was it a male chicken? Alan, was it? Let me know. Apparently it's called Super Chicken. Okay. It's all coming up later. I'll show you a little bit later. I've got the video for you to see. It is hilarious. You've got to see it. Number 9. What are the names of the 2 international airports in Tokyo? You get 1 point for each correct answer. I'm being very generous with my points this week, aren't I? Because I know a lot of people, including Tina, who watches us in Dublin, she moans, she goes, oh, I don't know it. I don't know. I don't get any points. So I'm trying to give you as many points as possible. At the end, we will encourage you to put your points on the board just here for everyone to see. Come and say hi wherever you're watching from. All you need to do is click that thumbs up, like, follow if you're watching us on YouTube. Boom, down there, click on that big subscribe button as well. Chris says, what's a male chicken called, Rich? I don't know, Chris. What is it called? Put it on the screen. And remember, Chris, it's a family show. I'm going to have words for you after this, I tell you. Okay, moving on. Number 10. Last one in this round. The following lyrics are from songs with the word green somewhere in the song title. Can you name the song? And you get 1 point for each correct answer. Okay, here's the first one. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. B. When I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold. C. For I have loved you well and long delighting in your company. D. Looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Jump to the left and turn to the right. And E. Now when the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks and the night is so black that the darkness cooks. That was a difficult one, wasn't it? I will read it again. Right, okay. The following lyrics are from songs with the word green somewhere in the song title. Can you name the song? 1 point for each correct answer. A, the old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. B, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold. C, for I have loved you well and long delighting in your company. D, looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Jump to the left and turn to the right. And E, now when the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks and the night is so black that the darkness cooks. Wow. Did anybody get any of those? Because I most certainly didn't. Right, we have got a picture round coming up for you movie lovers out there. It's all coming up. You've got to guess the name of the film, and we've jumbled up the titles. We're giving you a little bit of clue in the titles as well. By the way, if you did join us late and you want any of those questions repeating, pop them on the board. And no, Chris Walker, I am not repeating them all again. Apparently, I'm a dirty rooster, according to Chris. Right, okay, enough of all that. I am going to go for a very quick short break for about 45 seconds, and I will be right back after this. Check out the EasyWizzy Let's Get Quizzy.com website. This is particularly useful if we lose the stream, because we've got a streaming box at the bottom of the homepage. You can also join our Facebook community here and also our WhatsApp group. Also on our homepage, you can find a link to the following week's show and also any of the shows that we're creating. At the top is our menu where you can visit our past shows, our mini quizzes that we create, and our quiz community section. Every week here in EasyWizzy Quizzy, we set a theme, and in this particular case, it was autumn. And here you can see all the pictures that some of our viewers have sent in. We recommend quizzes as well here on EasyWizzy Let's Get Quizzy. This is Tricky Dickie's Sunday quiz, and this is all done via WhatsApp. If you click on this blue box here, it will take you straight through and you can get involved. And also we are promoting the Barley Mow pub quiz every Saturday at 9 PM at the moment as well. Now on the right hand side of the page, you'll see we've got some little white boxes there. You can join our community on social media. You can also find out what next week's theme is if you miss a show. We've got a merchandise section where you can buy some fabulous merchandise, particularly useful as we're coming up towards Christmas. If you're wondering what to get people, we've got some great face mask designs there, and we've got some t-shirts, some dog accessories, and we've got this fabulous EasyWizzy Let's Get Quizzy bumper sticker, which is a definite yes for anybody's car. You can contact us by clicking on this button just here. It takes you through to a form where you just put your name, your email and your message, and that gets straight through to us, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now if you miss any of our shows, you can catch up with our past shows in the past show section. It's a little bit like catch up on the BBC. EasyWizzy Let's Get Quizzy.com. And don't forget as well, on our website, we have that link right at the bottom of the homepage, EasyWizzyLet'sGetQuizzy.com, right at the bottom of it, right underneath the WhatsApp group. It's a blue link. If you want to appear on the show, just come and have a chat, okay? Click on that. You can come in the room. We've got lots of shy people in as well. Chris Walker, why don't you click on that link and say hi? No, because I'm naked. Joseph O'Loughlin, our Riddler, he might pop in and do us a riddle later. I don't know. It's all in the air. Anyway, we've got a picture quiz now for you. I've got 10 pictures. You've got to guess you've got to identify the correct movie titles from the edited photos of the films below. So here's our first one. It says Roman slaves invent identity theft. What is the name of the film? That's number 1. So identify the correct movie titles from the edited photos below. Apparently, according to Duncan Curtis, he says the hovercraft was invented by a chicken. So this is number 1. What is the name of the film I am looking for? You need to identify the correct movie titles from the edited pictures. Let's look at number 2. Okay, what does that say? About 94 minutes. Hi to Jane Proctor-Blaine, watching us in Sheffield right now. Big shout out to you. She's marking her books and listening to the quiz. We have lots of people watching. You can interact. Okay, say hi wherever you're watching us from. Don't forget, please do like and subscribe. This is number 2. Let's look at number 3. I will go through these again. Okay, the bus that couldn't slow down. That's number 3. And that's Keanu when he's looking absolutely gorgeous. Mate, still looks gorgeous. By the way, if anybody does want to come and say hi, it's IzzyWizzy, letsgetquizzy.com. I've got to say hello to Robert Peel and all the staff who are watching us in Northampton. So big shout out to you. Now, next one. Number 4. What's this one? Oh, I shouldn't be sniffing, should I? I'm going to have to do a test. Okay, let's have a look at number 5. Kevin Bacon's only decent film. That's number 5. Thank you, Duncan, for your picture. It's just come in. I'm just loading it now as we speak. Hi to Tracy as well, watching us. This is number 6. Cover your ears. So you need to guess, if you just joined us here on IzzyWizzy, Let's Get Quizzy, you've got to identify the correct movie titles from the edited photos below. Okay, so what's this one? This is number 6. I think it's one of Chris Walker's favourite films. He's always got it on the shelf when I've been round there. Apparently, Jeremy has got 2 chickens and a lovely rooster. Tonight's theme is birds. And there was no sort of like, when I set the theme of birds, I didn't realise that it was International Women's Day. But it goes, doesn't it, really? Okay, that's number 6. Number 7. That's number 7. How are you all getting on in the Gardener's Call? How are you getting on with this? Number 8. That's number 8. We have another picture round coming up as well. It's all on silhouettes. So I'll put some silhouettes up there. You need to guess who is behind what, who is the silhouette. So that's number 8. Number 9. Nothing happens, it says. So you need to guess the name of the film. Those of you just joined us. And finally, number 10. Nice easy one there. So that is number 10 in our picture round. I'll go through those very quickly again for you. Here we go. Let's start with the first one. Let's start at the very beginning. Here it is. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And 10. Right, that brings us to the end of round 2. We'll take a very quick short break, then we've got another round of general knowledge and one more picture round to go. I'll be right back after this. With more people working from home during the pandemic, the need to use video resources has increased. Do you need to deliver presentations on camera or online? Be it on Zoom, with a video crew, or in a studio, the need to deliver messages via video is increasing, and it's vitally important you engage the audience from the start. This book is a must for anybody who has to present on camera for work. It teaches you step by step how to build up an on-camera presence and will assist you to start building up viewer trust. Learn from an experienced presenter and media skills mentor and pick up some vital tips to help you perfect your on-camera confidence. The book is available on Amazon for a special price of $8.99, including postage and packing. Details are in the description below. And if anybody wants a copy of the book, here it is, just here. You can get it on Amazon. It's $8.99, and you can get one. That's my only plug that I do. It's called On Camera Confidence. And if you go to the link in our YouTube description, you can get your copy there. Let's turn that off as well, because it's right. Okay, I'll come to what you've been writing down in a minute. We've got a round of general knowledge, 10 questions, and there's an opportunity for you to gain more bonus points. People were moaning, Richie, we need more points. So I thought we'd put in a few more for you. Right, number 1, the capital of Greenland excluded. What are the 2 northernmost capital cities in the world? You get 1 point for each correct answer. What is the answer I am looking for? Let's have a look at what people have been putting just here. Jeremy says, Chris, can I send you a picture later of me and my rooster? Why don't you send it in, because then we can pop it on the quiz at the end, because the theme is birds. By the way, Duncan, thank you for sending in your birds picture. It's fabulous. I'll just put it up here. It's on my phone. There it is. Birds custard powder from Duncan. Oh, don't look at my nails. Birds custard powder. I've been biting them today. There we go. Keep those messages coming in just here. Joseph says the quiz is hard this week. Well, sometimes we have it hard and sometimes we have it easy. Life isn't fair. Okay, this week it's a mid-range quiz. Okay, next week, I promise, we'll do an easy one. Okay, so Christine Lathwell, stop moaning at the TV. Number 2, based on the number of registrations, what is the most popular breed of dog in both the UK and the USA? So based on the number of registrations, what is the most popular breed of dog in both the UK and the US of A? Who has a dog that's watching the quiz? Do let me know. Maybe send us in a picture. If you want to send me in a picture, you could do it and I'll put it on the phone and hold it up to you right now. Go to our website, izzywizzy.letsgetquizzy.com. Go there, join our WhatsApp group, and you can send it via WhatsApp. It will come in instantly. Here's the website address. And if you go to the bottom, you'll see WhatsApp or our Facebook group. Click on one of them. Boom. Okay, number 3. Who were the last 3 Americans to win the men's singles title at the French Open? Chris, I hope you're keeping count of all these extra points we're doing. That was your job today. You get 1 point for each correct answer. So number 3 was, who were the last 3 Americans to win the men's singles title at the French Open? What is the answer I am looking for there? Big shout out to Rich Ryder as well. He's working tonight. He will hopefully be coming back into the quiz to do a round of questions for you at some point over the next few weeks. We've also got our little what's it called? Lyric. Joseph, he comes on and he does like a little, I can't remember what the name is. Anyway, he gives a question and you get bonus 10 points if you get those right. So hopefully he'll be popping in at some stage, but he's watching from far away at the moment. So probably not got a very good internet signal. Otherwise, he would be here. Okay, number 4. The name of which European capital city translated means white city? And that's not the home of the BBC either. Okay, the name of which European capital city translated means white city? Is it A, Helsinki, B, Reykjavik, C, Warsaw, or D, Belgrade? So the name of which European capital city translated means white city? Is it Helsinki, Reykjavik, Warsaw, or is it Belgrade? Thank you, Jeremy. He's just sent me in something. Where has it gone? Where has it gone? I've got to find it now. Here we are. Oh, Jeremy sent in a picture of his rooster. And another picture. I'll come to that in a minute, Jeremy. This is a picture, everyone, just so you know, Jeremy's been talking about his roost. I'll put it up here so you can see it. There it is, just there in his backyard. It's a beautiful one there, actually. I must say, Jeremy, that's a very nice rooster. We do like a rooster, especially for Christmas. There it is, just there. Okay, thank you for that. I don't get what you mean, Chris, in that bit, but we'll come to that in just a second. Right, number 5. Name one of the 2 cars owned by Leroy Brown in the song Bad Boy, Leroy Brown. So name one of the 2 cars owned by Leroy Brown in the song Bad, Bad, Leroy Brown. So what is the answer to that? And apologies, everyone, if I don't read out the question right the first time. My eyes need testing, seriously. I haven't tested since the beginning of COVID. So that's my excuse. I will get it right, or you can correct me on the screen just here. Chris, I will send you a picture of later of my rooster. I think this is a bit rude. Jeremy says he had to chase the rooster. Now he's hot and sweaty. He had to chase it so he could take this picture, especially for the quiz. So there it is, just there. I'll bring it back on again. He sent in another picture. By the way, we have got more bird pictures for you all. Here it is, just it. Because Jeremy, by the way, he lives in the middle of a desert. He's in Nevada. So he tonight is our furthest away viewer. Okay, there it is, just there. That's very nice. So thank you for sending that in, Jeremy. Fabulous. Now I've lost my space. Number 6. At their greatest extent, both the British and the Mongol empires controlled what percentage of the world's land area? Is it A, 6%, B, 11%, C, 22%, or D, 44%? So at their greatest extent, both the British and Mongol empires controlled what percentage of the world's land area? A, 6%, B, 11%, C, 22%, or D, 44%. What is that? Joseph says that's a very big rooster, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy had to chase it. It was all hot and sweaty. Thank you for that. Truth be told, it's a hen. I couldn't find the black one. Oh, well. You have to go out and look for it and take a picture of that one. So anyway, I've got to say, it is cute. The theme for tonight's quiz is birds. And we have had some fabulous pictures. They're all coming up later, including Alan Nathwell being ravaged by a chicken. Right, number 7. According to the UN, which country now has the highest per capita homicide rate in the world? So according to the UN, which country now has the highest per capita homicide rate in the world? That's number 7. Is it A, El Salvador, B, Mexico, C, South Africa, or D, Honduras? So according to the UN, which country now has the highest per capita homicide rate in the world? A, El Salvador, B, Mexico, C, South Africa, or D, Honduras? What is the answer to that one? So if you have just joined us here on the quiz, I know we've got some people that have just joined us. We've got people watching us as well, including Jane, who's watching us in Sheffield. I'm going to say hi to Gary, who's also watching us up north somewhere. And the main moderator in the north has sent me in a little message to say, please say hi to everyone on the quiz. She's currently on a cruise ship. She works on the cruises, and they don't have full access to the internet, so she can't make an appearance tonight. She can't send in the pictures, but all she can do is message me on Messenger. It's a sad life, isn't it? At least you can message. That's the main thing. Number 8. The following are the last lines from which 1951 science fiction film? Your choice is simple. Join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration. We shall be waiting for your answer. The decision rests with you. So the following are the last lines from which 1951 science fiction film? Your choice is simple. Join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration. We shall be waiting for the answer. The decision rests with you. And I've just had another picture come in. Jeremy's dog called Cinnamon. That will be on that in a minute. So thank you for sending that in. What is the answer to that one? Number 9, best known for her song Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Which American singer, songwriter also co-wrote Betty Davis's Eyes? So best known for her song Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Which American singer, songwriter also co-wrote Betty Davis' Eyes? It's tiring, this general knowledge one tonight. I have to say, I'm trying a new different quiz theme. So let me know what you think. If it's too hard, if you want it easier, let me know. We'll put it in the chat just here. But I don't think I'm going to be going for a lot of these, like get an extra point here or there, because I've completely lost track myself. Anyway, a lovely picture has been sent into the WhatsApp group from Germany. And Jeremy, and this is Cinnamon watching. Is this on top of your sort of like makeup counter? Jeremy, but Cinnamon watching the show now live in Nevada. There it is, just there. And we'll put that on the WhatsApp group as well, Jeremy. So thank you so much for sending that in. That is fabulous. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Now, finally, number 10. In which country, which gained its independence in July 2011, is Juba the capital city? So in which country, which gained its independence in July 2011, is Juba the capital city? I think out of those ones, I would have probably got one right out of all of those. Right, so that is the end now of round number 3. So we've now got one more round, which is a picture round, and it's all based on silhouettes. This one is a little bit easier. So put your glasses on, have a look at your TVs. I'm going to put 10 pictures on the screen. They're all silhouettes. You've got to name the character that is on the screen. Here we go. Here's number 1. Apparently, Jeremy says the desk, it's a desk, his room is always a mess. As Albert Einstein said, Jeremy, everything reverts back to chaos. So that is number 1. Number 2. No, it's not Jennifer Saunders, Chris Walker. You sure you think you've seen him on Grindr? So this is number 2. I'm just going to check the feed, actually, because sometimes people message on there and I don't see it all the time. No, it's not Lily Savage. No, it's not Bob Monkhouse. Number 3. Number 3, just here. I will put them on again for you. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. That's you as a twink, is it, Joseph? Ian McMillan is the wrong answer. No, it might be. Number 7. Chris Walker says, you've never been a twink, Joseph. Ah, he has. He sent in his baby picture once. He reminded me of the clown from It. You know I didn't mean that. It's not Boris Johnson. Number 8. What time is it over there in Nevada, Jeremy? Apparently he's just woken up an hour ago. Number 9. No, it's not Mrs. Moore. And finally, number 10. Right, we'll skim through them once more very quickly and write them down if you did miss any. It's 12:45 in the afternoon, apparently. Right, okay, let's skim through these. I'll just rewind them. Here we go. Right, here's our first one then again, very quickly. Put it all on for you. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And finally, number 10. There we go. Right. Fabulous. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's before we go through the answers, I've had some pictures and videos sent in to me from people. The theme was that I set for this week was birds. And it's nothing to do with International Women's Day, but we've had some fabulous pictures sent in. So I just got to find them now on my iPad because obviously I'm queued up on another thing here. And I don't have somebody pressing buttons in there. So just bear with me for 2 seconds while I just find it. Got so many things. I need to delete some things off here. So not too many pictures come in, but we have had some good ones. This one is from Joseph. It's a little, he thinks it's a little goldfinch. Landed by him at the pub and he was talking to it for a while. So there it is just there. So thank you for sending that in, Joseph. Beautiful. There is Joseph there, by the way, and he wants to show everybody his new coat. What does everybody think, he says. So nothing to do with birds, but he just wants people's opinions. So do put it on the thing. I think it's very nice. This is Alan getting ravaged by a chicken. The thing is vicious. It nicks his cigarette and it goes to run off. But you go around the house and that thing chases you. And I tell you, when that thing, it's got long claws, and when it pecks you, it really hurts. Seriously. And it legged it with his cigarette. Okay, next one is, this is Tracy, who is watching the show tonight, and there she is there. This is in a central London park with a one of the parrots on her head. Now, these parrots, there's rumours that they actually escaped off the set from African Queen at Shepperton Studios, and they just dispersed into London, and now they can't get rid of them. But there's parakeets in all the parks in central London, the green ones, and they land on your head, and people feed them and everything else. A bit like pigeons, but there they are, that just there, and that's Tracy that landed on her head. So thank you for sending that in. I'll answer your question in a minute, Jeremy. Oh, this one has been just slipped in there as well. Hilarious. This is nothing to do with this is nothing to do with birds. It's a fish, but it was a flying fish because it got thrown at Chris just there. But there it is, just there. So thank you for sending that one in. That's fabulous. And we've got the lovely Doris, who is feeding a parrot locally as well. So thank you for sending that one in as well. And then on top of that, we've had Jeremy showing pictures of his roosters and his hens and his dogs. And we've had Duncan as well, who's also shared a picture of Bird's custard powder. So thank you for that. Right, I'm just going to queue up me first round of pictures for the answers. Well, we're on straight for the answers. 1 point for each question you get right, and bonus points as well for every single one of those you get right as well. Don't forget, we do encourage you to put your answers on the screen next to me. I'm not looking down being unprofessional. I'm looking down because I'm trying to operate an iPad at the same time. Here we go, just here. Right, before we get to you, Richie, technical query. What software do you use to do all this magic, or do I just need to book and find out? Well, I kind of doing TV stuff for a long time, Jeremy, but we'll have a chat offline and I'll let you know. Right, okay, so let's go through our quiz. So 1 point for each one you get right. So where's my answers here? Oh, let's do this. Wow, so many pieces of paper. Right, number one, which dashing fictional character rode a jet black horse named Tornado? The answer I'm looking for there is Zorro. Number two, I'm sure that's wrong. I'm sure it's Tornado. Number two, Cape Spartel is the most northwestern point on which continent? The answer I'm looking for is Africa. Number three, which four countries are home to Disney parks? We've got 1 point for each answer. You get right. USA, France, Japan, and China. Number four, in which film or series of films do each of the following corporations play a sinister role? You get 1 point for each correct answer. We've got Cyberdyne Systems Corporation, Umbrella Corporation, Tyrell Corporation. Okay, the answer I am looking for here is all three answers. So if you've got all three right, you get 3 points. Sorry, the three answers here are Terminator, Resident Evil, or Blade Runner is the answers I was looking for. Number five, sorry, my apologies. Which country with a population of 126,000 has one of the lowest homicide rates in the world? It's Japan, and that's according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Number six, in which country are each of the following meals considered a national dish? 1 point for each correct answer. We've got A, nihari, B, golyas, C, kimchi, D, tom yum goong, or E, rosti. Those answers are Pakistan, Hungary, North or South Korea, Thailand, and Switzerland. Those are our answers. Number seven, which three quarterbacks have won the most Super Bowls? 1 point for each correct answer. The answers I was looking for is Tom Brady, John Montana, and Terry Bradshaw. Number eight, which deep diving whale has the largest brain and thickest skin in the animal kingdom? It's a sperm whale. Number nine, what are the names of the two international airports in Tokyo? You get 1 point for each correct answer. The answers I was looking for are Haneda and Narita. Number 10. The following lyrics are from songs with the word green somewhere in the song title. Can you name the song? You get 1 point for each correct answer. A, the old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. That was The Green Green Grass of Home by Tom Jones. B, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold, that's Being Green or Green from Kermit. I didn't write this one. C, for I have loved you well and long delighting in your company. That is Greensleeves. D, looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Jump to the left and turn to the right. That is Little Green Bag by George Baker selection. And finally, now, when the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks and the night is so black that the darkness cooks, that is the green Manalishi by Fleetwood Mac. Okay, very difficult round, but add up your points, get ready, because we've got 3 more rounds to go for. Now, our picture round, it was movie posters that were with jumbled up titles. So our first one here, Roman slaves invent identity theft, is Spartacus. This one here, this is The Never-Ending Story. This one here is Speed. This one here is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Number 5, Tremors. Number 6, The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. The Sound of Music. It says cover your ears. Number 7, The Godfather. Number 8, Pretty Woman. Number 9, Lost in Translation. And number 10, Jurassic Park. Okay, so that is the end of round 2. So add those ones up. Now we've got round 3. Come back wherever you are. There we go. Right, I'm just going to line up my round of silhouettes. So just bear with before I read out round 3. There we go, ready. Right, it's great having an iPad. Number 3, the capital of Greenland excluded. What are the 2 northernmost capital cities in the world? 1 point for each correct answer. The answers I was looking for was Reykjavik and Helsinki. For those of you that did see the video at the start of the show, it was when I went to Iceland, I went to Reykjavik and we did the world famous museum. It's fabulous. Number 2, based on the number of registrations, what is the most popular breed of dog in both the UK and the US of A? It's a Labrador Retriever. Number 3, who were the last 3 Americans to win the men's singles title at the French Open? You get 1 point for each correct answer. It's Andre Agassi in 1999, Jim Courier 1991 to 1992, and Michael Chang in 1989. Number 4, the name of which European capital city translated means white city? The answer I'm looking for there is that right? Oh, Helsinki, Reykjavik, Warsaw, or Belgrade. The answer I'm looking for is Belgrade. Number 5. Name one of the 2 cars owned by Leroy Brown in the song Bad Bad Leroy Brown. The answer is he's got a custom Continental. He's got an Eldorado 2. Okay, number 6. At their greatest extent, both the British and the Mongol empires controlled what percentage of the world's land area? Was it A, 6%, B, 11%, C, 22%, or D, 44%? The answer is C, 22%. Number 7, according to the UN, which country now has the highest per capita homicide rate in the world? And the answer I was looking for there was El Salvador. Wow, didn't know that one. Number 8, the following are the last lines from which 1951 science fiction film? Your choice is simple. Join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration. We're going to be waiting for you. The decision rests with you. That was The Day the Earth Stood Still. Number 9, best known for a song Put a Little Love in Your Heart, which American singer-songwriter also co-wrote Betty Davis' Eyes. That is Jackie DeShannon. And finally, number 10, in which country, which gained its independence in July 2011, is Juba the capital city? It's South Sudan. Okay, let's look at the round 4 then, which was the silhouettes. Let's bring it on, our first one here. Did you all get this one? Nice and easy one. Quite an iconic picture just there. I'm sure they're going to do this as with the leader of Ukraine. This is Che Guevara. Number 2. This is David Letterman. You were right there with the Late Late Show. Number 3, this is Prince William. Number 4, this is Greta Garbo. Number 5, this is Samuel L. Jackson. Number 6, this is Al Gore. Number 7, this is Jimi Hendrix. Number 8, this is Audrey Hepburn. Number 9, this is Prince. And finally, number 10, this is Charlie Chaplin. There we go. Add them all up then. How many did you get? We've got loads of bonus points there for you as well. So add them all up. Do pop your scores on the board next to us just here. Joseph says he got loads better. Who have we got talking in the room as well? Oh, it needs to come back to me, doesn't it? It's all about me. There we go. Right. Okay. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, that finally brings us to the end of this week's Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy. I will make the quiz easy. Okay, well, it's going to be mid-range. Next week, we'll make it nice and easy. Not next week, it's the week after. So what day is that going to be? Somebody look it up on the diary, write it on the board really quick. Who have we got saying what in the room just here? Jeremy there put in a little comment on about, I'm not even going to mention his name. He's not having any airtime on this show. What else have we got here? The Redeeming said they got 35. You were very quiet though, Doris. Don't forget, do check out Brian's film, The Redeeming. After this, if you go onto YouTube, you can watch it. Type in The Redeeming. You can watch it. I think that's right, isn't it, Brian? Can I get to it by typing The Redeeming onto YouTube? Put your answer in there. Otherwise, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can watch it free of charge on there. It's a psychological thriller. It is very good, and on top of that, they go to this remote location. All the cast. I mean, it's low budget, but you wouldn't think it was low budget. It's a lot of it's lit with just candles for that sort of like very sort of like creepy sort of like theme. Anyway, have a look. Check it all out as well. As well as that, check out Joseph's YouTube channel as well. It's called The Ready Mealers. Okay, so just type in Ready Mealers onto YouTube. Don't forget, please subscribe to him. Send him a message. He's going to be doing something very soon. Thank you, Jeremy. Our next quiz is on the 22nd of March, and the theme is going to be school days. All your pictures that you sent in tonight, they're all going to be on the website tomorrow. So have a look, EasyWizzy, let's get quizzy.com. If you do miss or forget about anything, everything's listed on our website. And if you want to watch us back, maybe you want to take a break, watch us back another time, take it on holiday, watch us on an airplane. People do. You can do that as well. Brian says, search on YouTube for The Redeeming. Thank you for that. And thank you for letting me know it was the 22nd. Can't believe, what does that say there from Jeremy? Let's go back to my chats before I finish. This will be the last one. Can't believe you're not going, doing a St. Patrick's Day special. Jeremy, we did a St. Patrick's Day special last year. This year, we're not around for St. Patrick's Day because we're not here next week, but we are here the week after. But we can do an Irish themed quiz, especially for you. That's all coming up as well. And you never know, I might have a real life leprechaun on the show for you as well. Jeremy turns 40 on the 25th of March as well. So happy birthday to you. That's all coming up. So we'll have a happy birthday spectacular for you on the 25th of March. Right. That's it from me, everyone. So we're back on the 22nd. Stay well, stay healthy. Don't forget to subscribe. Like us if it's the first time you're watching. Until the 22nd, ta-ra, and enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. Bye.